I was going through inside the car wash, you know, where the little wheel pushes you forward, and all of a sudden I bumped into something, and the car in front of me. So I go, oh my God, what's going on? Because I'm bumping into the car in front of me. So I make sure the car's in neutral. Well, you know, and then I put it in reverse to try to back off from the car. So finally the car moves that's in front of me, and I put it, you know, in neutral again. And so we go through the rest of the car wash. So anyway, we get out and we find out that that old person that I was talking about at the beginning of the video, this old lady, she's driving through and she turned onto the curb inside the car wash, and her car got stuck for a minute or two. And so everybody's banging into her. Oh my gosh. Fortunately, I don't think there was any damage done to my car other than a clip on a piece of plastic might have been damaged. But what a joke, I tell you. She was either drunk or senile, one or the other. I couldn't tell which, because she was having a hard time driving. So as I was saying before, which you couldn't hear, I'm using a recorder now, see if it'll work. I got up here, there was a guy, he wasn't even up to the pay station, and he's just sitting in his car doing nothing, and he's got 3 cars behind him. Now there are 6 cars behind him, and he hasn't quite figured out how to get into the car wash. So now I've been sitting here for 4 minutes, wondering if we're ever going to get our car washed. Don't know. Oh, they're moving now. They're moving. Moron figured it out. What a doofus. Gosh. What a total doofus. This is ridiculous. Well, the guy can't even drive his car. He's God, he just ran up on the curb. What? Oh my God, it's an old person. Just a minute, I gotta get this. Now you can see that with the crazy driver out of the way, everybody's moving along nice and smoothly. The cars are going up to where the entrance to the car wash is. But you'll notice as I turn to the right that the silver car that was the problem for all of this is sitting at the entrance to the car wash. Can't quite figure out what they're supposed to do. Anyway, I'm at the car wash, so I was telling you my story, and I don't know what recorded and what didn't record. But as I was going through the car wash, all of a sudden, I feel this bump, and I'm going, oh my God, what's happening? And so I look in front of me, and the car right in front of me is right up against me. And I'm going, oh no. And so I put the car into reverse to try to back up a little bit. Of course, you can't do that in a car wash. But I tried, and finally put it back in neutral, and so the car in front of me finally starts moving a little bit, and I put my foot on the brake to give it some distance, and of course the little rollers are bouncing the car, bounce. And so anyway, I get out and I'm all worried, you know, oh my gosh, what happened? Did I screw up? Did something? What? And so I checked the car out. Car looks okay. One of the sensor units was pushed back, but I think that'll be all right because it popped back in place. But what happened was there was this old lady, and I did a little video on it at the very beginning, but I don't know that I'll post it. But she acted like she was drunk or senile or whatever. She couldn't drive. As she was going up into the car wash, she drove up on the curb. And I mean, this is a wide driveway, and she drives up on the curb trying to go into the car wash. Anyway, she drove up onto the curb inside the car wash, and the guy right behind her saw all this happen, and so he was able to put his brakes on, not run into her, but then everybody's running into him, including me, and it was like, oh my gosh. Anyway, some people need to put their keys up and stop driving. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my story. I love you. Talk with you later. Bye-bye. So as I'm leaving the car wash, now mind you, this was probably 10 minutes after the older person that had caused this whole fiasco had left. I'm coming out of the car wash, going through the gas station to exit, and here's this car from this older person right in the middle of the driveway going out, so people can't hardly get in or out. And as I'm sitting there, the police are coming up to the car, and eventually they wave me by. And I said, as I was going by to the one officer, I said the person was having a little bit of trouble driving.
I don't know if there's anything wrong. And he asked me if I was the one that had called, and I said, no, I'm not the one that had called. But I continued on and left. I don't know what happened or what was going on, but it was interesting that that car is still there. Maybe they went to get gas, or maybe this person just drove here and forgot where they were going and what they were doing. I don't know. Never know.